It is always a pleasure to welcome to the show a band who they've been rock stars with Nickelback. They never gave up on Rick Astley, and they're about to entertain Robbie Williams. It's the Lottery Winners, and it's Thom!
Very good intro. I like that a lot. Very good.
It's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that is true. We are about to entertain with Robbie.
Which is insane.
He's going to let us entertain his audience.
I know, that's just a mental thing to say, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite bizarre. It really is quite bizarre. It's kind of weird because, like, obviously it's Robbie Williams. He's a huge pop star. He is ridiculously...
He's all right, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he was in a boy band or something.
Take this?
Yes, take them. But like, when he first called me, obviously, like, my heart was beating so fast. But now it's quite normal because we speak so often. He's just become like my mate Rob, which is so weird. Like,
that's really weird, isn't it?
We've become like really good friends. We speak like 4 or 5 times a week on FaceTime for like an hour, just catching up. And it's like, we've got like a proper bromance. It's dead good.
What is life?
I know. I'll literally be in Lidl and I'll get a FaceTime. It's weird. I'm like, you've never been here, have you, pal?
That's the most un-rock and roll thing ever. I'm in Lidl and I got Robbie on the phone.
Robbie Lidlums.
Does he love the middle aisle?
I'm sure. Yeah, I always take him through it. Do you want a foot spa?
Pack of screws.
A popcorn maker.
He probably does need it. So obviously this is the second date of the tour in support of KOKO,
yes,
the new album. Mm-hmm. How was last night?
Last night was really good. It was weird because I was so nervous for it. We had like 0 rehearsal. Just the only time that we had was in the sound check, which is so typically us because we were just so busy. We've had so much on. But I think I was a little distracted sometimes in the show. Okay,
really?
Yeah. Okay, I went on about the band Reef for some reason for about 25 minutes. I don't know.
Put your heads up.
Yeah, we ended up singing that, and I don't know where it came from. I surprise myself sometimes.
This is why we love you, because there's nowhere else. You don't get this from anyone else.
That's true. Yeah,
and
probably for good reason.
I discovered something last year that me and you share something.
What is it?
We also share it with Thor.
Okay, what is it?
Our birthday.
And Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. I left him off. Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth, man. Thor.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
The Hulkster. Hulkmania.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was thinking, because obviously we share the same birthday, I was thinking, if we agree to do a joint birthday party with Chris Hemsworth, and we agree it, and he doesn't show up, he looks like the rude one and not us.
That's true.
So I was thinking he could do like the guest list.
He's going to ruin his reputation.
Yeah, he could do the guest list. Because, he knows, Iron Man and people like that.
Yeah.
If you sort the music, get maybe Robbie. And,
yeah, I've got a few friends in music.
Yeah, I'll just show up.
What are you going to bring? You always bring chocolate.
Yeah, I'll
bring
sort the catering.
chocolate.
I'll bring the catering. Yeah. I'll sort the catering. So are we agreeing to this? So Chris Hemsworth.
If you're watching, and why wouldn't you be?
You need to agree to do a joint birthday with Thom from the Lottery Winners and this...
Please
for this year,
and I'll still be the most handsome one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So that's it's a deal for this year.
It's a deal. I'm there.
Right. Good. Right. So Chris, if you don't,
I'll just cancel the Robbie show we've got that night. I think.
You're playing on your birthday with Robbie.
I don't know. Cool. Probably because we're doing like 4 months of stadiums with Robbie Williams, the pop star. Yeah. I like saying it.
Yeah, it is mental because it's already so strange. Because also he did Nickelback, which was such a big thing, and also a little weird.
Yeah, it was an odd pairing,
but it was a great pairing. But then now you got Robbie. It's like it's so good to see. Like I remember watching you at the railway in Winchester in front of like 150 people.
Yeah,
and now you're playing.
That was big for us at that time.
Yeah,
do you know? Because we'd come from playing pubs to 5 people, so we've literally gone from the very beginning. We played every kind of gig you can imagine, and I'm so glad because it gave us the experience that we needed. I can't imagine if we were like 18, 19 now, like, because obviously I'm like 21 now. If we were 18, 19 and we got thrust into doing that Nickelback tour, playing in arenas, or got offered all these stadiums, there's no way I'd be able to
cope
with it. It's a lot of pressure, and
it does feel like, because obviously you've been around for 15 odd years or so. So it felt like in the last, I'm gonna say 5 years, it's kind of just gone from like like it's just rocketed.
It has a little bit, and I wonder why. Probably because we're brilliant.
Well, there is that. And obviously, yeah. So, all right, we've obviously got to talk about KOKO, and there is a game. So, what do you want to do first?
Let's play the game and then talk about KOKO.
Cool. Let's
Then that's the final thought we're leaving with. They might want to go and order the album.
All right. So, obviously, as always, it's not a game unless there's a prize.
There's a prize. Prize me up. Celebrations.
We have a tub.
All of the Maltesers intact. I'm going to take all of them out before I present that to the band if I win.
They are the best ones.
Yeah, the Maltesers.
So I've got a weird obsession with them at the moment. At Christmas time, I was like just scurrying through every box going, give me the Maltesers.
They're better than regular Maltesers. Why don't they just sell this?
It's weird. I swear chocolate tastes better out of this than it does.
It really does.
It's like the stuff inside an Easter egg.
Everything's better smaller. That's what my girlfriend says. Anyway.
So does my wife. Right, this game is the perfect game for radio. It's charades.
Okay.
So I'm going to do you've got to work out your own song titles from me being an idiot.
You're going to act them out?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
And I also have props. This is where I change up a little bit.
I love the preparation. I love the intro. I love the prizes. I love the game. Thank you for putting so much effort into this.
Oh, I love it.
You're not like, I'm happy you won the lottery. Like a lot of people ask me stuff like that. This is better.
You have won the lottery because we gave you a scratch card and you did win.
We actually did 15 quid, I remember.
Yeah, so you are actual lottery winners. Right, so this is, I called it Charades and Parade. I don't know why, because I'm an idiot. But so first one, it's 2 words.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
Please say.
So I said, no, I want you to do it again. No, let's turn around.
Good. Right. Well, the next one.
The current record of the week on BBC Radio 2.
Yeah, I want to talk about that because that's incredible. This is the next one. It's 1 word.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Yes. Picture of the Queen.
I went through so many different things until I got to Elizabeth then. That was weird.
Right.
I was like, regal?
It's always fun to welcome to the show a band who have been...
Start again.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. Very good. Clever that. Clever.
Right, the next one is 1 word. It's sort of, but not quite.
It's Hawaii.
Yes, there we go.
I forgot about that song. These are good. Is there more?
Oh, yeah, there's more.
I love this. You brought a shirt.
And this is 3. This is a 3-letter one.
Oh, letter to myself?
Yeah, you can open it.
Oh, okay. It's got...
Whilst I prepare the next one.
Myself.
Maybe.
You could have written it nicer.
That's good writing for me.
Is that good?
That's my neatest handwriting.
Letter to mystery.
Right, the next one. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, headlock.
There we go.
Yeah, good.
Right, this is 3.
Oh, it's 3 words.
3 words. So I'm
Times are changing.
Times are changing. Good.
Times are changing.
Right, I don't know what the time
You've
is anymore.
actually ruined your watch now.
All right, this one's a single word one.
Oh my God, I like how they're all from different areas. Money.
Yes, money.
Can you add that to the prize fund?
That's my getting home money. All right, last one.
Oh, it's 21. It's 21.
Oh, there we go. 21. There we go.
That was good. Round of applause for you.
Thank you. On to KOKO. And also, just quickly, the fact you had a world exclusive on Radio 2 is like one of the greatest things.
Pretty cool.
I love that. Because Radio 2 is not the biggest radio station in this country. You guys exclusive on there. I was so happy when I saw that. I was like,
thank you.
Yes.
It's being announced tomorrow, I think, but it's record of the week and it's straight on the B list.
That's incredible.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So yes, so KOKO's coming out. We've had a bunch of singles so far, of which they've all been amazing. But I always kind of say that they're all amazing. But there's one in particular that I love so much more than the others, even though they're all amazing.
Is it Dirt and Gold?
No. UFO.
Oh, really?
That is one of the
my
most
favorite too.
Beautiful like songs.
Oh, thank you very much. That's really sweet.
It made both of us cry when we first heard it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's just Oh, it's one of those songs that you're just like, oh, great. He's just got my heart. He's like, yeah, punch it at it.
No, I'm sorry. I can't, particularly the video. Like the video really gets me. Even when we were filming it, I was just like in tears. And there's loads of kids looking at me like, what is he doing? And I'm just going, ah. But yeah, but it gets me as well.
I mean, because it just shows off your songwriting ability, which I think is, you're one of the greatest songwriters that we've got at the moment, like up and coming. I think it's just so good.
I can't take all the credit for that song. I did co-write that one with a guy called Dan. So I'll give him some of the credit, but we can continue to talk about how good of a songwriter I am.
Yeah, well, because I've said this to you before, but I think "Start Again" is just one of the best songs.
I wrote all of that one.
But like, if someone said to me, like, give me a top 20 songs of all time, "Start Again" would be in there somewhere.
Oh wow,
like,
really?
I generally, it's one of those songs that I just put on and I will scream until I've got no voice left.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I do that every night at gigs.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it tomorrow night, and then maybe drag Frank out.
I don't know. Yeah, I've not spoken to him about that. I feel like he's going to have a lot on his plate.
Oh yeah, he is.
So I don't think
add
I'll
more.
ask him. Yeah, come on, Frank. I thought you were the hardest working man in rock.
Yeah, you're already busy, so just carry on being busy. But yeah, so yeah, UFO, KOKO, it's out on the 21st of March.
It is, yeah. 4 weeks today. 4 weeks from this moment.
From this very moment. And you're going for the number one again. That's the goal. We're trying.
Yeah, we're going to try. I'm telling you, we're not just going to try. We've tried harder than anyone's ever tried to do anything ever. It's been crazy.
That is the lottery winners. I think that is kind of, that sums you guys up, that you try so hard, and the rewards are coming through now. Like obviously, it was only 3 years ago you're playing a Railway, and now we're in Bournemouth. And you've played the O2 with Nickelback. You're going on tour with Robbie. So like, what would this mean? So obviously you've had a number one album, which I think led on to like the Nickelback, and it helps grow
big time.
Those things. So what would this one mean?
I think if we get this second number one album, it opens the door. It's an interesting question. Like, what relevance are the charts anymore? Why are we pushing so much for this? We don't have like the funding to get these big press opportunities that like so many major label artists can do. You can pay your way into it. You can pay your way to the top of Spotify. You can pay your way into all the magazines and pay your way onto the radio and TV. We can't do that. But when you get like something like a number one album, you kind of become unignorable.
Yeah.
And like the BBC, for instance, they have a duty to report on what people are interested in, because people pay a TV license. So they have to report and show what's popular. And if you've got the number one album, you've literally got a trophy that says, look, we are popular. Yeah, you're going to have to talk about us. And it really helped, the last one. I honestly felt like when we got the last number one, it was like a door opened into this like whole world. And I really feel like we're through the door, but we're just like only just. And I feel
you want to keep it open.
As soon as if we got another one, then I've got my own chair in the room.
Yeah.
Like,
there is no door anymore. The door is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And weird stuff has happened since then. Like Nickelback and becoming friends with so many of my idols. It really did open the door. And I hate being in album campaign, because I hate being a salesman. That's not what I want to do. I want to be a musician. I love playing live. Like, I love the experiences and the connection with an audience. I don't want to just be like, oh, hey, everyone, buy this different color CD. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't like
this
it.
one's got a different face on it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, we have to do that, because even Taylor Swift is doing that now. I think there's 37 vinyl versions of her last album. Like, if the biggest artists are doing it, then
you can't even compete with that level of the money involved in that is insane.
Exactly, to be able to do that, and she can just drop one last minute and get a number one album. Like, I think that happened last week. Inhaler, who great working class kids, came from nothing. It's Bono's son in it. That was a joke. They're an amazing band. I really like Inhaler, and they should have got the number one. And they've been grafting for it. They've done the outstores, they've done the sign-ins. Yeah. And then like last minute, Taylor Swift drops this like another reissue of a live album, and then that gets number one. And it's just like, we've got to do everything we can. Because, there's such a great music scene in the UK. There really is. There's great bands everywhere and real music. And I just want to kind of fly the flag for it.
I think we need to, because I don't think it's nurtured enough, especially nowadays. I don't think the UK is. We used to fly the flag a lot, I think, for music, and now it's kind of like, hey, we got bands.
Yeah,
like
they don't see the mainstream attention, do they? And I'm trying to force my way into that. And once bands get into the mainstream, then we'll see a real difference. It is popular. Look at these shows. Look at tonight. Look at like Frank's show tomorrow. It is popular. 10,000 people will be at Ali Pally tomorrow to watch Frank.
How quickly did it sell out?
When's the last time you heard Frank on a commercial radio station? Do you know what I mean?
I'd struggle. I think maybe he's played on Kerrang.
Yeah, but
that's about it.
It's crazy. So we just need to do everything.
Keep flying the flag.
Yeah.
Because so with all your albums, you always have a bunch of features, and obviously we've had Dirt and Gold, and we had You Again with Reverend the Maker. There's one feature which I'm really looking forward to hearing. Yeah. I think you can work out.
Is it Chad?
Yeah. How that? Like, I know obviously you're on tour with them, but I could just imagine. This is what I see in my head: is you've just gone, I've written this song. You've turned to Rob and gone, I've written this song. I want Chad to sing on it, and you're just in the dressing room going, well, I'm going to ask him. Did you just like storm through like
that is
Chad?
Essentially how it happened. Yeah. I was writing a lot at the time in the van, and I wrote that one kind of in between the shows. They really inspired me. Like they've got these big anthemic stadium filling songs, and I was like learning a lot. I watched them every night from the side. Yeah. And I remember the van journey, and I had my headphones on, and I have like a little small guitar that I take in the van, and I just like, because it's hours and hours. And I wrote it, and I was like, oh my God, Chad sounds so great on this. But we were friends, of course, but I was still very grateful and very respectful, and kind of left him to it.
Yeah.
This, like,
because it's Nickelback.
It's
like,
Nickelback.
And like, that's a big thing.
We're just a support band. I'm not going to like go in the dressing room and hang out and stuff. So, but we did, we had dinner a few times together, and he's a lovely guy, and he gave me his number, and that was probably his mistake.
Chad, you should have learned. Have you never seen Thom before?
Do you know what? He FaceTimes me at like 4 a.m. often because of the time difference. Yeah. And I'm like, or I'll be in a charity shop and Chad Kruger will FaceTime me. I'm like, I'm in a charity shop.
So you're in a charity shop with Chad Kruger, you're in Little with Robbie Williams.
It literally happens.
Marks and Spencer's with Frank Turner.
They're always in much more luxurious places than me. But yeah, I wrote this song, and I was like, it was getting towards the end of the tour, and I was like, I really want to ask him to do it, but I couldn't find the time. And then I just had like this moment of bravery, and I sent him the demo on WhatsApp, and we were just like, hey man, I wrote this. I think you sound great on it. And then he read it, but left me on red.
Oh,
for hours. And then I was like, oh, well, I've ruined it. They're going to kick us off the tour. Why have I always got to push so far? Like, just accept that you're doing these arenas. Why have you always got to want something more? And then it was like that night, I was in bed, and he rang me in the middle of the night, and I answered it, and he was like, you can't swear on this, can you?
Yeah, you can.
He was like, you bastard. And I was like, oh no, we're getting kicked off the tour. And he was like, I'm not going to do his voice.
No, please continue.
He was like, I can't get that tune out of my head, man. It's amazing. It's great. And he was like, let's record it tomorrow. Get your stuff. And then we literally recorded it in the dressing room in Munich. And we filmed a music video for it the other day. He filmed his bits in Canada and sent it over. And we've been chatting loads about it. He had loads of input on the song. I filmed the whole thing. I've got like the whole of Chad recording it and coming up with suggestions, and like I've got the whole thing.
This is so cool.
It's crazy for me as a kid who did watch Kerrang on TV and watched, How You Remind Me was on there like every third song. Yeah.
And then Hero, when that came out.
Oh God, I know. Yeah, that was my favorite on the tour. The Hero, I think, is a great tune.
That's because it's so good.
It is a great song.
It just takes me back to the good Spider-Man.
Yeah, man.
I'll have a fight with anyone. That's my favorite Spider-Man. So what? So that I'm really looking forward to hearing that one, because when I saw the list, I was like, all right, Chad, that's going to be cool. Obviously, I love Frank. I'm obsessed with Frank, and so of course I'm going to love when you get Frank on. Then You Again was really cool. I wasn't expecting that as well. When it said Reverend Maker, I was like, okay, cool. Then when it's mostly Katie singing as well, which I was like,
it is.
That's a bit of a change. Which
I didn't like that. But it worked best for the song, apparently.
It works best, Tom, if you're not in it. So I think there's a lot of excitement around KOKO.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Enough for everyone, I think.
I think you're enough of everything for everyone most of the time.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Because that's you, but that's why we love you. There is only one Thom.
Oh yeah, God, I don't think anyone could handle more than that.
No, I don't think so. So we got the album. Is there anything that maybe we wouldn't expect on the album at the moment?
I think Ragdoll, the Chad song, that's pretty
Is that the one?
Yeah, it's a little dark. Maybe like thematically, it's a little dark, and it's quite like it's like a rock anthem. You know, I couldn't write a little indie pop tune and ask Chad to sing on it. So
please, sir,
I think
be on our tune.
Yeah, I think I had to find that middle ground where Lottery Winners and Nickelback could meet. Yeah, and I really, really, strive to find that area.
Yeah,
and I think I did it. I think it's good.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, man, it's good.
I mean,
it's good.
So it's the 21st of March. It is. So yeah, we've already had UFO, which is, like I said, just insanely beautiful. Then you've got Superpower, which is an amazing story for that one as well. And then Dirt and Gold, which is just, it's cool because it's Frank and you guys. That combination works every single time. I mean,
it's going to happen on every album now, isn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I think once he's done 3, you can't say no at 4. He's like got himself too tangled up in the lottery.
He's in too deep now, isn't he?
Yeah, it's tradition now.
And then you again as well. Like it's wonderful, and I love chatting to you because it's always so much fun. I love
chatting to you as well. I do. I really like it.
Yeah, and
I love how much you care. Like it means loads to me that you do.
I do. The good thing about this is I kind of pick and choose who I interview, really.
Yeah.
And so I only pick people that I love, which is why I'm always trying to get on.
Look, can you see my eyes have filled up a bit? like genuinely, I'm getting a bit emotional.
Yeah, so I really hope you do get the number 1. And you're going to smash this tour and then absolutely kill it with Robbie Williams.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Why am I feeling so emotional? You've made me emotional, man.
I'm sorry. Right,
I think I'm tired.
You're rubbish. Go away. Bye. No, but yeah, thank you so much.
Mate, thank you.
And we'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow night at Show 3000.
Yeah.